Trojan Warrior Winches is a game changer because it reimagines the traditional ATV configuration by adding a winch to the front bumper. The main benefit of Trojan is its portability. The electric reel, rope, carabiners all fit into one box. With its 1,800 kilograms pulling capacity, this winch can handle nearly any motorbike, ATV, or snowmobile in addition to its major components. The equipment comes with two straps that are 2.5 meters long, safety leather gloves, and a remote control that may be used up to 3.8 meters away. That's customer service. The stealth shovel, which is composed of T66061 aircraft aluminum, is an incredible tool. You can run it over, but it's really tough. It will remain in perfect condition even if you smash it with a car, a sledgehammer, or even a fly. When folded, the telescoping handle, which has a 1.5 meter maximum extension, fits perfectly inside the blade. The shovel's maximum dimensions are 23 centimeters in width and 46 centimeters in length. The teeth of the blade are rounded. An essential tool for any off-road vehicle, ATV or snowmobile, the steel shovel is made to break through ice and frozen terrain. Who even needs a car when you have a shovel this awesome? The cost is $134. We have to admit that there are still plenty of places around the world where roads are no different from off-road trails for the people living in these areas as well as for hunters, fishermen, and travelers. The company's Stalker track has created tracks that replace wheels on off-road vehicles. While Caterpillar tracks on passenger cars are new, the makers of this project are particularly proud that their design is simpler and more affordable than others on the market. The Hansa model is for vehicles up to 2 tons, the Ullmann for up to 3 tons, and the Polar for up to 3.5 tons. The reliability of Stalker Track's products come from their strong reinforced frame with an anti-corrosion coating and galvanized parts. Prices start at $6,300. A memorable adventure starts when your off-road vehicle sinks into the mud up to the bottom. If you don't have a winch, there is only one way out: tossing boards under the wheels. After 100 tests, the folks at Exit TR figured that in the 21st century, it's time to swap wooden boards for something more advanced. They created flexible plates with 4 rows of spikes that grip the ground on one side and hold the tires firmly on the other. These plates can handle the weight of the most popular 4-wheel drive vehicles. Many test videos show that they come out from under the car undamaged. Exit TRX comes in several sizes. There's also a kit to combine 2 plates into one. The best place to store them is on the roof rack. They won't fit in the passenger area because these tools are meant for dirty work. If the rear axle sinks and the wheels start spinning in the air, that's a sure sign your road trip is turning into a walk on the ridge. Rider airbag jack is an unusual kind of jack that can help save the day. It looks like a rubber bag that, when inflated, can lift the axle by 78 centimeters. You can fill it with air using any strong compressor or even exhaust gases. Just press the hose against the exhaust pipe and hold it there until the jack is fully inflated. Be careful though, as the hose can blow off due to the pressure if you are not holding it firmly. The creators of the jack want to be cautious. Hot exhaust can burn your hands and a sharp object could punch at the jack, causing the car to drop suddenly, so make sure to check the ground and move passengers to a safe distance and only then start using the jack. The Ridge Rider airbag jack comes with two canvas patches that help increase its durability. Make sure to use them. For trucks which require free space on the frame, this is an example of a robust and reliable solution built for the northern regions. Accidents are frequently caused by semi-trailers, dump trucks, and snowy roadways spinning off. You must increase the wheel's grip to prevent slowing down. Sand is effective. This arrangement, which employs two tanks positioned in front of the rear wheels, is excellent for this. Sand is released at a rate of 1 kilogram per minute through a nozzle. Isn't there a dump button? According to the creators, in driver's cab, this device may be installed on any vehicle as long as it isn't designed for ice drifting. Pushing a car's suspension to the limit with longer, stiffer springs is a thing of the past. These days, top-notch off-road capability comes from hydraulically attaching a coilover with just a button press. The SUV can lift up to 33 cm and each axle can be raised individually. It will take some serious skill to get stuck with that kind of clearance and suspension. The creators of the project promise that upgrading a pickup truck or other frame-based off-road vehicle won't noticeably affect handling. Patented and proven mechanisms keep the body entered and help the steering response to turns, while this will increase the wheelbase. The vehicle will stay within legal size limits. As an added bonus, you can adjust the suspension using an app on your phone, which is perfect for low rider competitions. This invention is designed specifically for cars without clearance on the inside of the wheel. That means models where there is almost no space between the inside of the wheel and the suspension or brake parts. In these cases, the tires, spokes, rim, or brake discs are as close as possible to the structure. Without touching it, pack servo start chains slip over the tire and screw onto the original nut. You adjust the tension with a lever. The whole process of putting them on and taking them off takes on no more than 10 minutes for someone who's done it before. The chains are a universal size and fit wheels of different diameters. The chain itself is 3.2 mm thick. Tests show that the servo start chains are great for snowy roads, but it's best to avoid deep snow drifts. Here's another device for super heavy off-road equipment. Blue tracks got their unusual name because the designers at POG decided to paint them blue. They are especially useful in logging operations where tractors and other heavy machinery need to navigate through thick forest and over fallen trees to reach clearance. You can't just get chains on a Conrad Volvo or Liebherr wheel tractor without help from a professional mechanic. First, you lay the tracks out on the ground and then roll the tires onto them. The tricky part is inserting the last link. To do this, you need to lighten the ends of the tracks with a special tool, but once they are on blue tracks, they are incredibly effective. A big tractor with these seems to glide over logs, leaving blue marks on the branches, but after all, why did they have to make the tracks below? But SUVs aren't the only ones that can find themselves in tough spots. Cars with front or rear wheel drive can also end up off the road and in tricky situations. The problem is your average passenger car doesn't have any obvious points on the body where you can attach a winch, but Australian engineers have come up with a clever solution to this common problem. They have created a device called the bush winch which clips directly onto the wheel. Its inventor Patrick Verby said that he dreamed of making a system that was simple, reliable, portable, and powerful. So instead of using a typical electric motor, he designed the bush winch to harness the power of the car's engine. The device rotates with the wheel hub and uses a cable that's tied to a tree boulder or any other stable anchor point. The bush winch has been on the market since 2005 and orders are still going strong. It's time to turn your ordinary car into an off-road champ. ACV maker Track in New Zealand has unveiled a new innovation. This ground anchor is fastened to the earth with two heavy screws. Even a small ATV can be pulled up a slope by the anchor's strength. This device's main benefit is its ease of disassembly and packing into a sports bag. But there's a glaring disadvantage. Driving those screws into the ground requires a lot of work. The challenge was approached entirely differently by American engineers who created the pole buddy land anchor, a sturdy one-piece structure. The test footage is remarkable, and the mechanics behind the triangular anchor are that the more force you apply, the deeper it sinks into the ground. As they say, the choice is yours since you can see a large GMC truck dragging itself out of deep muck that was held in place by an anchor that was just dropped onto the ground. Do you want something that's easier to use or something that's small enough to fit in a bag? Tire pressure makes a big difference in how well your vehicle handles different roads. When tire pressure is high, the tires become more rigid and the contact area with the ground is reduced. This can be helpful on smooth roads to minimize rolling resistance and improve handling, but on soft and uneven surfaces, this rigidity can decrease traction. Now there's a way to change the pressure in all tires at once. German designers have created a system of hoses and cylinders that mount onto the car's frame. It's set up in just 5 minutes to use it. You connect the hoses and set the desired pressure on the gauge. Test on the 6-wheel Mercedes Sprinter showed that at 4 bars, the vehicle gets stuck in sand and snow, but at 2 bars it easily rolls over. Obstacles, that's pretty impressive. Maybe you don't need tracks after the roll. Although they can't really complain about poor roads, Canadians are always willing to attempt novel approaches to difficult terrain. Consider this intelligent off-road racing object detection system. When dealing with challenging terrain, it might be very beneficial. They send a signal to the onboard computer if they detect a rock, swamp, or ravine head after a powerful sonar surveys the area in front of the vehicle. The driver only needs to steer and enjoy feeling like Colin McRae as the intelligent technology modifies the engine traction, suspension, and transmission accordingly. When your car is helplessly sliding on an icy road, it might seem like the only option is to turn off the engine and call a tow truck. Sure, you could also recline the seats and sleep until spring, but that's not very practical. The quickest solution is to put big grippers on your wheels. These are like classic chains but easier to use and gentler on your car. You just throw the strap over the wheel and tighten it so that the part with the row of blunt teeth is facing outward with big grippers on. You can press the gas pedal all the way down. The faster the wheel spins, the better it grips the ground and pulls the car out. The manufacturer's website is full of happy customer stories sharing their road adventures. Imagine all the trouble you can avoid just by putting these straps on. No car manufacturer makes a passenger SUV that weighs more than 3,180 kilograms. Even the legendary Hummer H1 without its roof rack and bull bars stays within this limit. This is the lifting capacity of the mechanical jack from Vivo. It's not the most convenient for changing tires, but it's a lifesaver. When you need to pull an axle out of the mud, the lifting height can be adjusted from 105 to 1035 millimeters. The creators say that it's designed for agricultural workers, but with this tool, you can head off-road or even to a rally. The jack is made of cast and stamped steel parts, making it reliable and durable. The strong material prevents bending, and the hot-dip galvanized powder coating protects it from rust and wear. It's priced at $82. The bog-out system eliminates the need for a winch and makes removing your car from mud an easy daily chore. It's difficult to think of a more straightforward and efficient car rescue gear in difficult circumstances. Like a ladder fastened to a tree, the straps join together. The straps pull the car out of the mud or sand by driving stakes or boulders into the ground at one end and hooking onto the vehicle's wheels as the tires spin. Successful inventions are proudly displayed by their creators. Nissan pickup trucks and large Toyota Land Cruisers effortlessly navigate through wetlands as through by magic. The cost of the equipment ranges from $169 to $435 depending on how long the straps are. Meet the world's first friction pulley for wind, complete with a patented retention feature. This pulley is a great alternative to traditional heavy duty. A pulley designed exclusively for use with synthetic ropes, it works in combination with a soft shackle. When the rope goes slack, special rubber fingers hold it securely in the groove. This prevents damage and premature failure, making the pulley highly reliable. The device guarantees increased pulling power and ensures smooth sliding thanks to the larger hole radius and the Teflon treatment on its surface. The pulley is compatible with cable diameters ranging from 8 to 12 millimeters based on test results. The design is robust enough to support a full-size 4-door pickup truck. Who could need more than that? The device is priced at $115. Whether you are off-road or in the city, the motor wind jack is ideal for people who are unable to hoist their motorcycle out of the mud by themselves. That won't be an issue anymore because this small and light jack, which weighs only 2.3 kilograms and has a working height of 110 centimeters, can easily handle anything from choppers to mopeds and offers a comfortable, nearly vertical lift. Additionally, the motor winch can be used as a service. Jack assists with duties like inspecting the brakes and lubricating the chain. At the moment, 300 kilograms motorcycle owners are the main users of these gadgets. The jack is $251 in price.